All right, hello YouTubers. Uh, Coming at you with a little update. Still have the Elgin. I'm keeping it on the workbench. Put it together, but I got the pallet fork. I got a whole donor watch coming, and the reason why, you don't want to keep them, collect them, and have them. I mean, yes, you do. I'm telling you wrong. You do, but that's how I had 10 foot of nothing but drawers stuffed full. I had almost 3,000 of them things of different models, watches of all sorts. But it was best to have them and not have the part at all, or not have something you're looking for and you're paying a fortune for. But that's the key. This is the last of the American made watches. That's my point I want to get at. There's no more American made, and that's why I got the case sitting out here today. That Illinois that I told you about, working on the Elgin, got on it. As soon as I started taking it apart, I knew the ballast will swing too freely, but swing very well. It's got a good staff. Staff tips looked very well. The watch was not really that dirty at all, but it was dirty. Had a broke mainspring, and the safety pinion was spun on the center wheel, and it must have took a violent swing or a jolt, probably dropped, who knows, or when the mainspring broke. It could have broke when it was dropped, I don't know, but you can everybody can guess, but it was broke. And so the jewel's broke. I'm going to replace the jewel. I'm going to get that replaced. But I put it aside right now. I got it over in a case. And I'm going to get to the Rockford. I got my parts watch coming for it tomorrow. I did take the back off, the dial off this one. That's as far as I got with it. And I seen it had a broke spring. Other than that, when the watch you could swing it back and forth, it'd start running. Boom. Wind it twice, it'd start running. The watch run, it just takes right off. So this watch has been showed some love. It wasn't really that dirty, but it's the other one to the AM Newhauser or whatever. This is at Rockford. So tomorrow, this is the watch I'm going to be on. And we'll come back to the Illinois. You got to remember, this was back in 1880s. I mean, this watch, and that was a nice case. And I hate seeing these cases get destroyed or anything like that. They just don't make them no more. You're not going to find nothing unless somebody that custom makes this stuff. And last of your American-made watches. That's why the passion I have for it, because I love American-made stuff. There's not too much I have not owned that I'm still not using or is not the best product you'd have. I mean, it just keeps on going. And it was built like tanks. And this pocket watch case was built like a tank. You got to realize, riding horses back in the day, who knows what kind of life that watch went through. So, key wind, lever set, lever stem was broke. I just seen that and I stopped and I looked online from the serial numbers, started matching up models, whatever. Bought a donor's watch. Said, well, that lever worked just fine. Couple of different parts. It wasn't the same, but it was. I knew that was the same lever. So, anyway, nice case. So, it's just you don't find cases like this too often. And when you do, like I said, it's like this. Somebody abused it. Sad it happened, but still, it's a good functional case. So everything still works properly, snaps tight and shut. So I really liked it. We will still get that Illinois fixed and probably right back in this case, unless I have come across. I looked in my box of cases. I do not have a key wine that will fit this. I have a couple. One for an Elgin key wine key set. Yes, but I did not have one for this particular, so I'll put it back in this case, probably the original case. So, believe it or not, because you could open this up, pull the whole watch out, pop the back open, and then key wind it if you had to. So, but I don't like that, and I think somebody put that in here, to be honest. I think somebody put that watch in this case. Who knows? Depending on their job. You know, back then you carried a watch, you worked in a office, or you as a working man, and you could afford to have a watch out there on the field. So, or a nice watch like this, you had a watch. So there you go. Wanted you to see this one. You don't see these too often. They don't come up. Oh, well, snap it. There it is. That lovely snap. So there you go. Sits right down in there like that. Shuts. So nice case. Really like that. I'll get back with you. I'm gonna get on the rock for tomorrow, and as soon as I get the part for the Elgin, boom, that's ready to go. All I gotta do is take it back apart, take the top off, put it in. Yep, we're good to go. So thanks for looking.